Hi, today I'm gonna show you how you can use GitHub to host your website. If you haven't created any account on GitHub, then you can simply go and create an account. But if you have already created an account, then you can use that credentials to log into the GitHub. Let's click on login and then see what we have got here. So here you can see I'm logged into my GitHub, but I haven't created any repository yet. So let's go and create repository by simply clicking on create repository and give your repository name. I'm gonna give it take.272.github.io and give a description, and then I'm gonna leave it as public so anyone on the internet can see this repository. And I'm gonna mark add a readme file and simply scroll it down and then click on create repository. So here you can see my repository has been created. Now let's go and add a code. To add a code, I'm gonna use open with GitHub desktop. So to get this one, GitHub desktop, you can go to Google and then type GitHub download, and you can simply download and install it on your desktop, which I already have installed it. You can see it on my desktop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to GitHub page and then click on code and then click on open with GitHub desktop. So here you can see my GitHub desktop application has been opened, and on the top you can see its repository URL, and on the local path you need to provide the path where you want to store your project. So let me go to my projects. So yeah, this is my folder website, and here I have saved my website. So if you go there and then click and then open it with the Google Chrome. So this is my project, this is my website. So I'm gonna close it and go back, and I'm gonna create a folder where I want to store my new project, and I'll give it a name as new project and then close it. Get back to my GitHub desktop application and then click on choose, and then go back to my folder and then click on new project and then select folder and then click on clone. So while it's cloning, you can go back to File Explorer and get back to your website, and then I'm gonna copy my project and then paste it inside the TechPoint GitHub, paste it here. And then close it, and then I'm gonna name the summary as a main. So you can see last phase just now, and then click on commit to main. Now you can go and click on push to origin. Now let's get back to our GitHub web page. So here you can see our code has already uploaded. Now you can go to setting and then scroll down and then click on page, and then you can just simply click on visit site. So here you can see my new project, my website has been updated with the help of GitHub. But if you go and see the URL, you can see it's take.272.github.io. So if you want to change it to different domain name, then you can simply go back to your GitHub web page and then scroll it down, and then here you can see the options known as custom domain. So to add a custom domain, you need to buy a domain first. So you can see my video where I show you how you can buy a domain. So once you buy a domain, you can add that domain here. So this is the domain that I already have purchased before, so I'm gonna add this domain here. So simply now I'm gonna click on save. So you can see DNS check in progress. Now you can go and close this tab and get back to your GitHub web page and click on new URL. So see, now you can find vtechpoint.com. When you type vtechpoint.com, your website will be published like this.